Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We have recited 25 ayah of Surah Al-Araf. Now we started from 26. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O children of Adam, we have bestowed raiment upon you to cover your private parts and as an adornment and the raiment of righteous that is better. Such are among the ayat of Allah, and they remain. Remember, O children of Adam, let no shaitan deceive you as he got your parents Adam and Eve out of paradise, stripping them of their raiment to show them their private parts. Verily, and he, the soldier from Jinn and his tribes, see you from where you cannot see them. Verily, we made the shaitan awliya for those who believe not, and when they commit a fahish, they say, we found our fathers doing it. The Allah has commanded it on us. Say, nay, Allah never command fahisha. Do you say of Allah what you know not? Say, O Muhammad, my Lord has committed justice and said that you should face him only. The Kaaba in the Makkah during prayer, in every place of worship, in prayers, and invoke him only, making your religion sincere to him, no joining the worship at any partner with him, and with the intentions that you are doing your deeds of Allah's sake only. As he brought you into being in the beginning of, so shall you be brought into being once, as blessed one believers and the other as a wretched one disbeliever. A group he has guided and a group deserve to be error, and as awliya instead of Allah, and think that they are guided. O children of Adam, take your adornment while praying the Kaaba, and eat and drink, but waste not extra vacancies. Certainly Allah like not al-musrifin. Say, O Muhammad, who has forbidden the adornment with clothes given by Allah, which he has produced for his slave, and at tayyibat, they are in the life of this world for those who believe, exclusively for them on the day of recreation. Thus we explain the ayah in detail for the people who have knowledge. Say, O Muhammad, the things that my Lord has indeed forbidden are all fawahish, unrighteous oppression, joining partners in worship with Allah, for which he has given the no authority, and saying things about Allah of which you have no knowledge. And every nation has its appointed term. When their terms comes, neither can delay it nor can they advance it an hour or a moment. On children of Adam, if there come to your messenger from amongst you, reciting to you my verses, then whosoever becomes pious and righteous, on them shall be no fears, nor shall they grieve. But those who reject our ayah and treat them with arrogance, they are the dwellers of the hell, and they will abide therein forever. Who is more unjust than one who invents a lie against Allah or rejects his ayah? For such their appointed portion will reach them from the book until when our messengers come to them to take their souls, the angels will say, where are those whom you used to invoke and worship besides Allah? They will reply, they have vanished and deserted us, and they will bear witness against themselves, and they were disbelievers. Allah will say, enter you in the company of the nation who passed away before you, of men and jinn, into the fire, Every time a new nation enters, it curses its sister's nation until they will be gathered all together in the fire. The last of them will say the first of them, our Lord, this mislead us, so give them a double torment of the fire. He will say, for each one there is double, but you know not. The first of them will say to the last of them, you were not better than us, so taste the torment for what you used to earn. Verily, those who deny our ayah and treat them with arrogance, for them the gate of heaven will not be opened, and they will not enter paradise until the camel goes through the eye of the needle. Thus do we respond to the mujrimeen. Theirs will be a bed of hell fire, and over them covering of hellfire. Thus do we recompenses the zalimeen. But those who believes the oneness of Allah and work righteous, we text not any person beyond his scope. Such are the dwellers of paradise, they will abide therein forever, and we shall remove from their breast any mutual hatred or sense of injury. All praise, they will say, all praise and thanks are Allah's. We have found guidance where it note that Allah has guided us. Indeed, the messenger of our Lord did come with the truth, and it will be carried out of to them. This is the paradise which you have inherited for what you used to do. And the dwellers of paradise will call out to the dwellers of the fire, we have indeed found true what our Lord has promised us. We have also found true what your Lord promised. Warning, they shall say, yes, there is a carrier will proclaim between them, the curse of Allah is on the Zalimin, those who hindered men from the path of Allah and would seek to make it crooked, and they were disbelievers in the hereafter, and between them will be a barrier screen, and all Araf will be men who would recognize all the paradise and help people by their marks, the dwellers of the paradise by their white faces, and the dwellers of the hell by their black faces, and they will call out the dwellers of paradise, Salamun alaikum, and at the time they will not yet have entered paradise, but they will hope to enter with certainty. And when their eyes will be turned towards the dwellers of the fire, they will say, our Lord, place us not with the people who are Zalimin. And the men of Al-Araf will call to the men whose they would recognize by their marks, saying, of what benefit do you have your great numbers and your arrogance? Are they those of whom you swore that Allah would never show them mercy? Behold, it has been said to them, enter paradise, no fear shall be on you, nor shall you grieve. And the dwellers of the fire will call to the dwellers of the paradise, pour on us some waters or anything that Allah has provided with you. They will say, both Allah has forbidden to the disbelievers.